Actually, no, that was a terrible statement. I'll do that again. Hey guys, Eric here, and welcome to part 1 of the Series 1 Marathon! This is going to be a weekly thing in which I'm going to be reviewing every episode of the first series of New Doctor Who, starring Chris Eccleston as the Doctor, of course. And let's not waste any time and get right into the first episode, Rose. So let's start out with the positives of this episode. First of all, the best bit of this episode, Chris Eccleston, of course. He does a really good job playing this Doctor who, he wants to get back into traveling, but he's still scarred by the Time War, and he's not going to let that go. And he does a good job of that. One particular scene I like with the Doctor is when Rose is making a pot of coffee in the kitchen, and then in the background, the Doctor is just doing stuff like playing with a deck of cards, checking out his new face, and getting choked by an auton hand. It's, I don't know, it's not really something I would expect to see in classic Doctor Who, and I just think that was a really funny scene, and it just worked really well. The story in this episode is pretty good, of course, at introducing the new Doctor. Of course, we start off with Rose's point of view, and, she thinks she's, just gonna be able to go home, but no, we got to take a lottery money down to the boss. Door's locked, and then there are these, she thinks they're students dressing up like shop window dummies, and then it's just all building up. They've cornered Rose, they're about to chop her in half or whatever, and then run. That is amazing. That is the way to introduce the Doctor into the new series. Rose, on the other hand, is less than great in this episode. An example of what I mean is, after the Nestine consciousness has been defeated, Rose gets a call from her mom saying, "Don't go outside, there are these shop window dummies attacking you, it's dangerous and scary." Now, Rose could say anything here to let her mom know that she's okay, like, "Oh, Mom, don't worry, I've seen the news, I'm not going outside." No. Hangs up while her mother is distressed, worrying about her. Rose could be dead for all her mother thinks, but who cares? Weird northerners in police boxes waiting for me. Bye, Mickey. Thanks. For what? Exactly. The CGI in this episode hasn't really aged well, especially on the Nestine consciousness itself, which is just like this big, brightly colored blob. Like, what the heck? I mean, it's a bit of a wasted opportunity, because I believe in Spearhead from Space, while the Nestine consciousness is not shown, it is hinted that it is a squid-like thing. Now, you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's hinted that it's a squid creature by, like, a tentacle coming out of the box it's being held in and trying to, like, choke the Doctor. But here, it's just a magnet-looking thing with things vaguely resembling a face, and is just growling and at the Doctor and stuff. Yeah, not the strong suit of this episode. Overall, despite my criticisms of Rose and the CGI in this episode, I would recommend you check this out if you haven't seen it yet, and especially if you haven't seen any of New Who yet, and you want to get into it. This is definitely a good entry point, and I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the #Don'tSkip9 movement. Anyway, next time on the Series 1 Marathon, the end of the world. See you then.